What if Kirk and Adam Thielen both get traded to the Indianapolis Colts? We get the Colts first round draft pick in that trade, and we get the Colts 2023 first round draft pick in the trade. That sounds amazing. Now, yes, I know we could probably get more draft picks than that, but at the end of the day, it's the money that it saves us that would be a big win for our team. Because if you pull up the Vikings over the cap real quick, if you pull up our salary cap, trading away Kirk Cousins, first of all, if we go trade pre-June 1st, it would save us $35 million of money. Huge win, especially when you're already 15 over the cap. $35 million of money saved from that trade. On top of that, Adam Thielen's contract, third highest paid contract on our team, it would save us nearly $6 million. Trading away Kirk Cousins and Adam Thielen to the Indianapolis Colts would save us $41 million of money. Those are two aging veterans in the NFL who are relatively healthy. They stay healthy a majority of the season, especially Kirk Cousins, who never gets injured. That's $41 million that it saves us. On top of that, we can move that money elsewhere because let's be honest, with Kirk and Thielen, they're aging players on our team. We're not going to compete in our division with Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to cut straight to it. The Packers are going to own us next year. They're going to own this division next year because I don't see a case where the Vikings can fill all their needs in free agency this year. With the restructures that we've had with Daniel's Hunter contract, with Kirk Cousins contract, with Adam Thielen's contract, with these three contracts being restructured contracts that have screwed ourselves over, I don't see a case where the Vikings can fill their need at cornerback, where the Vikings can fill their need at edge rusher and interior offensive line this next year. We are not going to be a complete team next year. Let's be honest. We might be one of the best offenses. I see a case where the Vikings can be the best offense next year, but I don't see a case where we can compete as long as Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers are with the Packers. Don't think it's going to happen. Us trading away Kirk and Adam Thielen to the Colts would be a massive win. That would be huge. That would be massive for our team. Now, who's going to be our starting quarterback next year? We would likely sign someone in free agency. I'd expect to see a Ryan Fitzpatrick, Marcus Mariota, maybe Teddy Bridgewater's return, and those could be our starting quarterback day one. And then we could see Kellen Mond step off the bench once Teddy and Ryan Fitzpatrick and these players get injured. We could see a player like that step off the bench. But you have to think about the risk here because if we do trade Kirk and Thielen to Indianapolis, there's a chance that Justin Jefferson requests a trade. Let's be honest. Whoever starts for quarterback next year for us is not going to be as good as Kirk Cousins. It's not going to happen. I don't think at all it's going to happen. I've said many times how great of a quarterback Kirk Cousins is. He's not $45 million of guaranteed salary great, but I've said that he is in the tier 2, tier 3 of quarterbacks in all of football, which is why you can get 2 first-round draft picks for him, and you ship out Adam Thielen's contract as well. Save yourself $6 million. Now, yeah, that's still a combined of $21 million of dead salary cap, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with us having $21 million of dead salary because at the end of the day, it'll save us a lot of money that we can move to other players, that we can move to defense, that we can move to edge rusher, cornerback, inside offensive line. Because here's the thing, if we trade away Kirk Cousins and Adam Thielen, yes, we're going to most definitely have a quarterback that's not going to be as good as Kirk Cousins, and we'll likely have a wide receiver starting that won't be as good as Adam Thielen. But the team could be better. You see what I'm saying here? Because you move that money to corner. You move that money to edge rusher. You move that money to inside linebacker. You move that money to interior offensive line. We're set. We're completely set. If we fill up on young players and we can find a quarterback in this class, maybe this next year's draft class, we can hold out to 2023 draft class. I'm fine with that. If we wait, we can be a contender. And that is how you build dynasties, you guys. That would be a great spot because Colts do need a starting wide receiver and they need a starting quarterback right now with their new trade. Quarterback dominoes is so fun to talk about. It's so interesting because now you have Colts and Seahawks needing a quarterback, which we didn't expect. No, these are two names, Russell Wilson and Carson Wentz. These are not names that weren't mentioned as trading quarterbacks, but we didn't know it was going to happen this early in the offseason, and this would be great. And I just want Vikings to get in on the action. Please get a taste of this action. Get a taste of this action on this quarterback dominoes right now. I want it to happen.